Hello, vinyl community, and welcome everyone. I had an adventuresome record store day. I arrived down there at 3 a.m., only to find I'd been beaten by two young ladies who were there for their Taylor Swift records. Now, up here in Eau Claire, we had snow. It started snowing about 5 in the morning, but by then, our line was about a block long. It was the longest line that we've ever had for Record Store Day. It went about a block and a half, and I have to attribute most of that to the Taylor Swift release. I met some fantastic people in line. We talked all night, had a blast. Couldn't believe how many people would stand in the snow for hours waiting to get their favorite music. It was really something to behold. But then I got in the store, and just as I'm reaching for the Eddie Money record, this lady leaps over the counter, almost grabs it right out of my hand. And I wasn't going to fight her right there in the record store. And I figured since she was my wife, she'd probably share it with me.
Hello, vinyl community. We love Eddie Money, and we think that he should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
We do love Eddie Money. And of course, this is the covers album. But up here in the Midwest, we're extremely loyal. And of course, I'd rather hear him doing something off any of his other records. We're still going to support him in all his endeavors. Eddie Money is one of the nicest gentlemen I ever got to meet. And as you can see, I got to meet him several times at different shows. He signed this one at Treasure Island, this one at the State Theater, this one at the North Star Mohican, this one over here at the Grand Theater in Hinckley. He's just a wonderful man and a great rock and roller, and he certainly belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, I had a great haul this record store day. It's the biggest haul I've ever had. I got my jazz dispensary to complete my collection. Check out this record. Hotel Jolie Dame. Look at the color of that. And that's going to complete my jazz dispensary collection. Camped out all night for that. Also, there was a Beach House EP that was released called Become. It was 5 songs that didn't make it onto Once Twice Melody, which is one of my favorite records of 2022. I didn't grab the EP because Billy ordered Bloom. This just got reissued. This has been my grail. For about a year and a half, I've been searching for Bloom. They just reissued this, and my friend Billy made sure he had one down there on hand, so I grabbed this instead of the EP. I love this record, friends. If you've not heard the song Myth off Bloom, do yourself a favor and check that out. Next, we got the UFO. Greatest hits. Last Man Standing, Please Turn Out the Lights. I love UFO. Now, Van Halen with David Lee Roth is probably my favorite rock and roll band. UFO gives them a run for their money, let me tell you. Check out this track listing, friends. Hit after hit after hit. Folks who like Van Halen will certainly like UFO because you've got guitar greats in there like Michael Schenker and Paul Chapman. Rest in peace, Tonka. Now, UFO, Last Man Standing, comes on this beautiful yellow and red wax and that die-cut cover. Thought that's kind of cool. Then, the big buck I was after, I got the Van Halen. Glad to add that to the collection. This is really the reason that I camped out overnight, I suppose. They only did, what, 7,500 of these? Do you think they're going to go quick? I don't know. I sure hope so. But I'm sure glad to grab that, add that to my collection. Also, Racer was very good and did a good job mousing. So I picked him up. The Doors. Love Her Madly. Now, these are just for fun. They're a goof. Just meant to make people laugh. They have come on this new packaging where you get the lyrics up here. The labels are different for each of the 3 songs, which I thought was kind of cool. Racer just loves the Doors, so I had to get that for him. And again, these are just to make people smile. They're not audiophile, and they're only about 12 bucks. And if I ever get stranded on a desert island, I'll have a battery-powered turntable, so I'll be just fine. Now, I want to thank everybody who's taken the time to watch my videos. Also, friends, let's make some noise and help get Eddie Money into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for his family and because he deserves it.